Hey everyone, how are you doing? This is Lorraine from The Sacred Alchemist 1111. I hope that each and every one of you guys are doing very well, keeping yourselves well protected and well focused as you embark on your journey. Guys, I just had a sort of download a little while ago and I was quite excited. It kind of brought a smile on my face and I really wanted to kind of share this with you all. Now, please do take what resonates. This is, as I said, it's a downloaded message. You don't have to take it if you don't want to. It's totally fine. This isn't a reading. This is a downloaded message, okay? So what it was basically saying was the way how things are turning and going for us, divine feminines, divine masculines, the ones who are on their spiritual journey, the twin flames, the healers, the light workers, the indigos, starseeds, etc., etc. And also the chosen ones, that label that everyone keeps on sort of labeling. I'm sort of myself personally speaking, I'm kind of edging away from the labels, but it's just to sort of like make it a bit more easier to understand for this message. I've noticed over a period of about 6 months, 7 months, probably by the beginning part of this year, the collective was obviously going through some serious renovations, spiritual renovations. And I noticed from February onwards and March, certainly from March, things took a drastic turn in the spiritual sense, okay? And what I noticed was that this shift created sort of like a passageway for us, a pathway for us to walk down with confidence now, okay? And what I was sort of like shown or told was that for those tarot readers and oracle card readers who've been putting out, like really pumping out a lot of these kind of messages, for those who have been facing some really tough situations and, in their recent past and currently in their current situation as well. It's as if like we've sort of like, in a sense, helped each other to get out and become more spiritually stronger against people who were or still are giving us a hard time, okay? So we're talking about karmics, you're talking about toxic jealousy, envious people, family members in the bloodlines who are just totally fucked up and they want to try and take you down and they want to do all sorts of things to you, spiritually, physically, emotionally, mentally, financially. We've created something here where we've created sort of like an invisible weapon, so to speak, an invisible spiritual weapon against them, where they was trying to formulate a plan, either within themselves or within, a group secretly to try and take down the twin flames, the divine feminines, the divine masculines, okay? And I was mentioning from last year in one of my readings that basically, the twin flames are under attack. And, I didn't really know how extensive that it would have been. Obviously, reading people's comments, showed me how intense and really, really bad it got for you guys, for some of you all, okay? But what it is, now remember, your voice is a powerful divination tool. You are a walking divination tool. So I felt that where we was getting a lot of downloaded messages, now obviously we know that things have shifted, the tables have literally turned. And we are now in a position where we can start to become more confident and really comfortable in our own skin, in our own spiritual belief systems, our own spiritual identities. I'm not talking about genders here or anything like that. I'm speaking about, discovering who you are, okay? And where you want to be, where you came from, where you want to be, where you're going, who are you vibing with, and who are you leaving behind. But it was as if, like, to say, like, the collective of the tarot readers, the specific ones, okay, certain ones, I'm not saying for everybody, but certain ones that have been really delving deep into some real dark energies, to really try to bring light and hope to those who have been really suffering, okay? With the help of the collective of those particular, tarot readers and oracle readers, it's that we, without realizing, in a sense, we together formulated this spiritual divine weapon that would have been given to you all, for those who would have resonated with our messages, to be able to empower yourselves, okay, so that you could then emit that energy of boundaries and confidence and spiritual protection, and as a spiritual defensive mechanism against those oppressors and the haters and the toxic ones, the people that want to, to harm you in a really terrible and disgusting way. Okay. It's as if, like, we really supported each other in that sense, because I know that there are tarot readers as well that's going through the same situation as well. They're not leaving themselves out. They've got their own issues. They're fighting their own demons and battles, etc., etc. But it was as if, like, to say, we were there to we unified ourselves in such a way, in such a very powerful way, to really bring about this reality, this paradigm shift of the timeline that we want to be on. This, whatever timeline that you choose to be on, guys, divine feminines, divine masculines, star seeds, whoever you are, you have that freedom, you have that free will, and that is always going to be respected and honoured. So it's not something that is you're forced to go on a particular timeline that you don't want to, which would have been, say, like, at the hands of your family. If it was like, oh, you're going to learn this, or you're going to do that, or you're going to live in this country, or wherever the case may be, but really suppressing you. You have that power now to choose the kind of reality that you want for yourself. We did it together. This was like a spiritual team, a team effort, where we would always be sort of like, in a sense, relying on our intuition and relying on our guides to give us these messages. We didn't realize as well that we actually created a unification verbally, in a sense, to weaponize our voices, with our intention towards helping people to become more empowered, as I said, to find that strength within themselves, and to get themselves out of that situation, whatever situation that they're in. And even as I'm saying it, it's like my sacral chakra is sort of like going off. It's feeling really warm and fuzzy. But it really made me feel like, yeah, this is definitely our time, because I've felt it, I've noticed, not only am I, reading, doing cards, but I'm also observing what's going on and feeling that shift, feeling the empowerment towards identifying your sovereignty and standing within it. Okay, it's really, it's very, very important. You know that within yourselves, and together as a collective, with that sort of like sovereignty sort of covering over us as this sort of protective shield, it has made a significant difference. And in certain cases, for some of you guys, a huge, massive difference in your life, and it's giving you a bit of an ease. So I just kind of like really wanted to share that with you, because I never looked on it in that way until when it was just sort of like presented to me as a download. So it's just about just saying, like, basically, to keep up with the hard work, keep up with the good work, keep on finding that magic within yourselves. Keep on finding the power that's hidden away, waiting for you to discover it. It's not us that give you that power. You have that power within you already. You've got that power within you already. We're just showing you the way. We're just giving you the message. We're just the messengers here, so that this is going to be your day of reckoning and their day of judgment. Okay, so guys, this is the message that I've got for you all. I hope that this has helped you out and to give you more confidence and, you know, in whatever you want to do with yourselves, okay? I will be back with another reading for you all. So this is what I've got for you. This is the message. Okay, guys, take care of yourselves and have a beautiful, blessed day. Peace out.